Hey everybody, welcome to Northern Sparkle Diamonds and Hobbies. I'm Sparkles and thanks for stopping by. If you're new here, thank you for coming around. Maybe hit that, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. And if you are my returning subscriber, then thank you for coming back. So today is Thursday, July 23rd. It is 8:30 at night, and right now the temperature, we're still sunny and clear here in Ontario, Canada. 22 degrees Celsius, which is 72 degrees Fahrenheit. And it is going down to a very chilly 11 degrees Celsius, which is 52 degrees Fahrenheit. I really do hope the weather does warm up here. This is not, nah. It is this is way too cold for this time of year. So this will be a diamond painting WIP and chat. So WIP stands for work in progress. This is mine. I'm doing my custom Temu custom from that's the RMS Aquatania. So if you're welcome to work on yours or anything else you're doing, or if you just want to listen in, that's fine too. Don't forget to grab you some snacky snacks and your drink of choice. I'm drinking a Diet Coke right now. I've been pretty good the last couple days drinking water, but I have not been feeling the greatest. So I have felt a little bit better today. So anyways, here comes our positive affirmation card. Let go of the past. What is done is done. Shift your state. All right, let's grab the... I do hope this tray works a lot better than what it has been. I'm going to use my sparkly red and purple one today. And this has a crap ton of other blocking. Well, we might as well get into it. How was your day? Everyone's day today? I said I rested for majority of the day. Do I have any more 3? Yes, I do. I rested for the majority of the day, but I started feeling better here at night. I really was not going to put out any videos at all today, but then I thought, what the heck, I'm feeling a little bit better. So last night I put out another episode of Center Station Simulator. I ignore the bird in the background. She is supposed to be going to bed. She is tucked in for the night. And she's been literally... There must be weather coming or something, because... Yeah, she has been very ornery the last couple of days. I don't need that many on there with the hay. So after I got done with the Center Station Simulator, episode 2, which was quite the busy time down in the basement of our supermarket, let me tell you. If you haven't watched that yet, I invite you to go ahead and watch it. It was pretty interesting. A little bit of everything goes on in that game. If you haven't watched the first one, go ahead and I invite you to watch that one as well. So after I got that done and dusted, I decided to watch some YouTube videos. And I did a diamond painting, which was I unboxed it a couple days ago. It was a partial of a cupcake. So I did the whole darn thing last night while watching YouTube videos. And I'm almost done with the Harvard custom. That won't take me long to put the final drills in that. I say that, and guess what may happen? It always does. Oh, I need you guys to straighten out here. So my friend, he stopped by today as well with another friend from work. And it looks like he's requested he wants to learn diamond painting. I'm like, yeah, great. I guess I can teach him. I kind of taught him the basics here this afternoon for a little bit, and I had to lay down. Riley, you know whining doesn't help at all. You should be in bed sleeping, not chirping your head off and screaming your head off for attention. Get to bed. Please and thank you. Some days I wish I did not have that bird. She knows how to try my patience for sure. Today, the last couple days, I don't know if she's been sensing that I've been under the weather or what, but she has been very ornery. I had her out a couple days ago. Actually, no, I think I had her out yesterday. Might have been yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday that I had her out, and she was non-stop in a biting mood. Like, she would not stop biting at all. So I told her, I said, if you continue biting me and nipping at me, I'm not going to let you sit on me. You can go sit over wherever you decide to sit. No, she did not stop biting me at all. So I chased her off, I don't know how many freaking times, to go sit somewhere else. She kept coming back to me, and she kept biting me. So it's like, nope. You continue biting me, and you will not be out for a couple of days. So that's where we're sitting right now. She's kind of in a little bit of a timeout. Maybe that's why she's ticked off right now, because I'm not answering to her whims. I'm not too sure what is on her mind. We have an unsettled weather pattern arriving here in Ontario starting the weekend. Maybe that's maybe what's going on. Although I highly think that it's nothing but attention seeking with her. Wow, speak about weather. My good friend, we call Lady's retired granny. She lives out in Oregon, and holy Toledo, she posted a video on her channel, and I will link her channel down below. She posted a video about a good thunderstorm, this good storm that they had. Well, I think it was a couple nights ago. Now, it was pretty scary, even from the video. And thunderstorms just don't sit right with me at all. How many times in the last couple of years, like I can remember the one time that they said that we weren't supposed to get, our area was not supposed to get hit with any sort of supercell action. And wouldn't you know, it was supposed to stick to Eastern Ontario. Well, wouldn't you know it, the only organized supercell that came into Ontario that day was one that formed in Bruce County, which is like near Paisley, Ontario, which is like, oh gosh, probably 15-20 minutes from here. And not a cotton picking cloud in Eastern Ontario that day. And we're just lucky that Instant Weather Ontario's kind of covering some of the stuff, because somebody sent it in from the other side of Elmwood, which is near Paisley, saying, please tell me this is not what I think it is. Please tell me that this is a scud cloud. And it showed a perfectly decent funnel. Of course, we were getting thunderstorms and all that. And we weren't even supposed to get thunderstorms that day. And it's like, are you kidding me? Well, that was not so bad. I hate it when the drills go all over, especially when you want them to go in the jars and they don't. So he checked on the Doppler. Adam checked on the Doppler from Instant Weather Ontario. Checked the Doppler. Sure enough, he's like, I'm afraid I think you're correct. I think that is a twister or a tornado, where there is blatant rotation on the system. And he says this is really, really weird, because he said that your area is not supposed to get severe storms. In fact, you guys, your atmosphere does not support it. But here it is. And in fact, he said that looks like it's on the ground. So they went and they tried to, he tried to get the attention of Environment Canada, to no avail. And meanwhile, this thing was coming around to Elmwood and heading our direction into our town. I just realized I forgot a 3. How about that? Nope. Okay, you can go down on the ground, I don't care. So here we were getting a thunderstorm that we should not have gotten, with a possible tornado attached to it. I guess 5s is the next one. It says he could not get a hold of Environment Canada. We had no watch, no warning, no nothing out for this at all. So he basically said, anybody living in the town of Hanover, basement now. It's like, I don't believe this. This is the first time that we actually had to go to the basement of my building here. Alright, you can go there. And I remember as we were leaving the, I was leaving the, my unit here to go downstairs, you could hear, you know, on the window, it sounded like somebody was, what do you call it, throwing stones or something at the windows. So this thing was coming in true tornadic fashion. That was actually hail. And I know a lot of people were a little antsy, be thinking, do not, you know, put stuff, don't dent the windshield or anything like that, you know. If you even crack the windshield. It was, let's just say it was pretty darn scary. So ever since that has happened, like that was, I think back in 2023, I think it was, or 2022, somewhere in there. I'm like, there's no way in heck I'm going to trust any thunderstorms anyway. If it is forecasted, you know, it has the chance of dropping a tornado. Lately we've been getting, when our severe weather hits, we've been getting it at night. That kind of makes me antsy, especially whenever, you know, you don't know if it's going to be tornadic or not, you know. I hate leaving the windows open during a thunderstorm. It does get a little loud. But if it has a risk of a tornado, like we're told, nighttime you can't even see the buggers. You won't see the funnel, no nothing, but you'll hear them. They say some people say call it a freight train coming through, and I've witnessed a tornado in where my sister used to live. Or my sister used to live in Ayton. When she lived in Ayton there, we had one go through, what do you call it, north of the town, back in 2015. And she or I would call that a freight train sound. No, no, no. We basically called it a jet that was ready to take off or land. It was nothing of a freight train at all. Alright. Next color is 8. So as you can see, you know, thunderstorms and me, we do not really mix. Alright, I think there's some A's on here. Oh yeah, that's about the only thing. Well, there's one N, but... Riley, do you want me to come in there and tell you something? I'd be quiet if I were you and go to bed. Sit down. There we go. This is not your playtime. This is your sleep time. Now get your butt in bed and get your butt to sleep. And don't give me any sauce in there. I do not like sauce. No. Go to bed. Alright, and the last color on this section is the ends. Holy Toledo, I barely used any ends. Well, that's a whole bottle of it there. Well, time flies when you're having fun with that one. That section is done and dusted. Alright, I think I'm going to see about getting this side here. There we go. May as well start the next section there. Oh shoot, that's a lot of G's. Well, there's some ones up there, so actually let's see here. Let's actually start with 5s this time. I don't want to start with 3s because I started with 3s last time. Don't you have any static. Not allowed. I think it has static. Oh, brother. I hate it when they stick to a tray like that and they just don't. They do line up, but it's not. When I go and put them back in the said container, they are not going to play nice whenever it comes to sliding down into the jar. So again, this canvas here I've been working on since June. The beginning of part of June, and here it is at almost a month later after kitting the darn thing up. I'm working on it again. Wow. My friend's friend, he wants to start a YouTube channel up, but he is the king of short videos on Facebook. Quit your whining, Riley. Get to bed. She's sitting there whining. So he's thinking about starting up a YouTube channel because he's not on here yet. And, yeah. Let's see if this thing works. No, it's... That's what I said, they're not playing. These drills, these ones here are not playing nice at all. Where am I here? There we go. So yeah, he knows how to do short videos. I do follow him on Facebook, but I said to him, I said, what are you going to do whenever you know, I might be going off of Facebook. I said, what are you going to do then? And he's like, well, that's kind of the reason why I want to fire up a Facebook or a YouTube channel, since we don't know if you're going to be on Facebook much longer. I'm not really liking how Facebook is handling some of their stuff, so anyways, one interesting thing did happen today. My new diamond painting has entered Canada, and not the way I was figuring. I paid the shipping on the painting, and I was not expected. I did not expect to, you know, have to pay for anything more. Well, UPS decides to get a hold of me. They email me and they say, well, basically, we need to, yeah, I guess there's customs papers that has to go through customs and be signed for, or something. I've never ever heard of that before. But so on top of the shipping cost, which I thought was free to begin with, which it is absolutely not free, I now have a $35 fee for the shipping for UPS in Canada, for it to clear customs. So I definitely will not be doing that anymore. I'll make darn sure that everything's all paid for and that they do not ship through UPS, because that apparently is not a I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'll pay it, but unfortunately, I told the girl, I phoned them today, and I told the girl, I said, unfortunately, I can't pay it till next week. I said, the thing is, I said, it's going to be at my door tomorrow. I said, is it fine that I pay next week, the end of next week? So she said it was fine. She had put that on. But we'll see if it does show up, because I thought I read on UPS thing that if I don't pay it, then it will not show up at all until I pay it. Which is fine, because then it'll be next week that I get it. Okay, guess what? I am going to switch colors, because we're starting to get a lot of yeah, look, I think this is, let's see if I can do something about that quickly here. No more static on you. No, 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 no. Okay, so threes are going to be the bane of my existence again. This time they worked. So I think what we'll do is we'll lay down a couple more drills here, and then I'm going to let you guys get on with your evening. I have a couple things yet to do before I go to bed tonight. Tomorrow I got an early rise. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow afternoon at 1:30, and then I'll be going shopping right after that with my sister. And with the way I was feeling this all week, I barely ate anything, so I still have quite a few groceries left from last week, so that's a blessing in itself. But there's a few things that I do want to get. So I gotta make a grocery list up. Riley, it is dark outside. It is nighttime. Now shut your beak. Holy Toledo. The one thing I do want to do when I get off here is I want to record another Center Station Simulator episode for you guys. Let me tell you, when I say time flies when you're having fun, time flies when you're having fun. In my recording software on my computer, I use the Xbox thing that it comes with. It only allows 30-minute videos. I can easily play out of that game for hours and hours. When it did come out, that's what I did do. Alright. So this next episode, we'll be putting together a rock crusher, because that's going to be essential for the tube furnace that we're likely going to put together as well. I also we're going to be putting together a seed storage container. I did get a whole bunch of water made off camera. And I did do a bunch of ore smelting off camera as well. Got a whole bunch of plastic made in the plastic refinery. Well, that's silly because that goes there then. Alright. Some days. Really? Pen, you really are. That's what I don't like about putty, is it just sticks to everything on the other side of the pen if it does squeak out or squeeze out, which is less than acceptable. And for those of you waiting for my Farming Simulator series to return, I think it's going to probably make a return this weekend. I did get all the mods organized for the new series. It's not going to be 25, it will be 22 this time. And I just love the spawn point for this this new map. And I cannot wait to actually show you guys where we spawn in. So we will see what kind of shenanigans we get into on the farm. Again. So what I'm thinking of for crafting purposes tomorrow. I will probably post a couple of completion shorts. I was thinking about posting that dahlia, which is done, has been done, and that's the wall hanger. And I have my blue roses canvas that I have in the still flattening out underneath a bunch of heavy books. Oh, here comes the Blue Jays. I don't mean the baseball team either. Oh boy, somebody's really mad over there. I will likely put up another poll for you guys to participate in. I know I like putting up my polls, don't I? It just helps you. It just brings the community together. What I'm really hoping is that this Center Station Simulator and this new brand new Farm Sim series takes off, so I can put them into playlists for you guys. And because if that's the case, then I was thinking I'm trying to think of a schedule that. I don't want to say anything yet, but we'll see if am I done all the threes. Yes, I believe. Wow, am I really done all the threes? Holy Toledo, yes I am. That's crazy. Crazy pants. Alright, so I think I'll finish that with this rest square up off camera. And I think we'll call it a night there. Let you guys get on with your evening or your night there. So if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share it out, and don't forget to comment. You guys have a blessed evening, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye for now.